is Master Max88, and welcome back to a Fortnight at Frenni Fazclaire's. In my last video of the series, I completed the third night of the game, which essentially completed the demo that is currently available to download online, so I'm not going to be playing Night 4 or Night 5. What I'm going to be doing in this video is to take a look at some of the options I didn't select in my previous videos. One of those options actually gives you a pretty good conversation with the character of Zero, and a lot of her fans were quick to point this out, that I missed a conversation with her, so I'm going to be correcting this mistake in this video. We'll be talking to Zero, and I'm also going to be taking a look at Night 1. There's some options I didn't select there that seem to be interesting, so that is what this video is all about, just taking a look at some of the options I didn't pick in my previous videos. And I have two separate save files that I'm going to be exploring. This one is for Zero and this one is for Night 1, but we're going to start with Night 1. We're going to start right here, and instead of changing, before going further, changing into a uniform, we're going to wait until we get to the locker room and see what happens. From what I understand, the night guard is going to be in danger, alright? And I had a feeling right off the bat that the faster you change into uniform, that the better it is. So we're not going to do the smart move here. We're going to wait. So let's go straight to the locker room. As the character says, there's no way I'm changing in views of any cameras. You just want some privacy. There's 2 rows of lockers as well as 2 glass-walled showers without any privacy curtains. One of the animatronics is finishing up inside. Of course it's Fexa. She's red, foxy, and thick in all senses of the word. Droplets of water stick to her metallic body, giving it a nice sheen in all the right places. The lore expands once again. We're learning something new. Turns out the animatronics are taking showers, which is probably for the best. Things can get a bit messy sometimes, especially when it comes to Fexa. God knows she's got a lot of fans, and God knows what those fans are doing to her. So, luckily, she's keeping clean, and she's taking showers. Good on you, Fexa. I'm really proud. Not wanting to intrude, I turned to go change in the security room instead. However, my phone goes off in my pocket, causing the foxy robot to jump and whirl on the spot. Hey, who's there? Should I apologize or run for the security room? We're gonna save once again here. We'll save once again. What if we sprint? That seems to be the worst possible move here, so let's see what happens if we do that. Sprint for the security room. Cursing whoever is texting me at midnight, I sprint as fast as I can for the security room. I can feel the floor vibrating as the animatronic chases after me. Get back here! You aren't supposed to be in the club right now. She's fast. Too fast. There's no way I'm gonna make it. My legs and lungs are on fire. I'm running as fast as I can, but to no avail. A firm metal hand grabs me by the shoulder and yanks me backwards. Gotcha! Time for you to leave. This is what happens when Fexa sits on your face. She's a quick one, isn't she? She's a thick one, isn't she? We're gonna reload to the options we had here, and instead of sprinting, we're gonna apologize and introduce ourselves. Alright, let's do that. Once again, we had this line of dialogue before. Okay. We should be able to survive this time around. Sorry, I didn't mean to be a peeping Tom. I'm Josh Black, the new security guard. I hold up the bundle in my arms. See? I have the uniform and everything here. Everything's there. It's all good. The fox's eyes narrow in on the bundle before flashing between red and blue, eventually landing on the latter, which means we're safe. Well, next time make sure you're wearing your uniform. You're lucky I'm in low power mode and that I can detect your badge. Otherwise, I'd be chasing after you and running you out of the club. Noted. I'll just wait until you're done changing before I do so myself. Josh really wants some privacy here. I turn as if to leave. Not a second later, I feel her hand upon my right shoulder. Damn, she's fast, even in low power mode. Nuh-huh. You saw me, so I get to see you. It's only fair, isn't it? She does have a point. She does have a point. I cannot argue with this logic. Besides, we're all part of the Fazclaire family here. What's a little skin among co-workers? Okay, now I don't really agree with this one. I wouldn't really go to work and say something like that. Good lord. Some of my co-workers I'd rather not see naked, you know? I gulp, head over to the bench between the rows of lockers, and slip out of my clothes. I can feel the fox's eyes on me the entire time. So much for privacy. I don't dare look back to see how close she is, but it feels like she could reach out and touch me at moment while breathing down my neck. When she speaks, her voice seems to come from right behind my left ear. She's doing some sort of ASMR right now. Nice and noted. The last guy we had was a scrawny little thing we couldn't play with without worrying he'd break. Nice and noted. That means he's like a bit chubby, I suppose. But you've got some meat on you. Yeah, nah. Josh, good old Josh Black here. He's got some meat. He's definitely on the chubbier side of things. I forced myself to keep changing despite the audience. I was a bouncer at my last job. Not a very good one on account of me being fired, but I've seen a few fights and know the value of working out. She giggles lyrically, the notes slipping into my ear like velvet smoke to tickle my eardrum. What a poet! What a poet! Incredible. He's got away with words, and I guess maybe he's not chubby. Maybe he's like just buff, or maybe he's a mix of both. I don't know. We don't really have like a character for Josh Black, so it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Well, Mr. Black, my name's Fexa. I think you and I are gonna get along quite well. The next thing I feel is a strong pinch on my right butt cheek. I yelp and wheel around to just barely catch the side of Fexa's tail vanishing around the corner into the hallway. Anyway, I finish buttoning up my uniform, adjust how it sits on me, then head for the security room. Surprisingly, the security room is about as high-tech as the club's animatronics are. Okay, we've seen that before as well. I believe there's an option with Frenni, so we should be able to pick something different with Frenni here. Okay, let's pick the first one. Join Frenni for a drink, and then let's have Frenni bring the drinks over to us. Alright, let's see what happens. Why don't you join me here in the security room? That way I can keep an eye on all the cameras. A grin creeps across Frenni's face. I'll grab a bottle and be there shortly. Not 30 seconds later, there's a knock at the security room door. May I come in, Mr. Black? I slapped the lock release, opening the door. Sure thing, come on in. Rather than the happy bottle-carrying Frenni I expected, I'm instead greeted by a furious-looking bear. Guys, is everything alright? I've been waiting to get access to the security room for ages. And now, you've given me permission. Okay, is that a bad thing? It is, because I can't risk Mr. Smith finding out what I'm about to do. Rookie mistake by Josh. I'm sorry, Mr. Black. I'll make this as quick and as painless as possible. At least she did that. I wonder what Frenni was going to do. Probably hack the system or try to free herself, I would think. Remember what we saw when I went back to night 2 in my third video of this game? The girls are pretty much trapped in the nightclub. And they don't have free will, or at least like they don't completely have free will. So I feel that that's what Frenni would want to do. Try to just free herself from the control of Mr. Smith, who's the owner of this establishment. But that's just a theory. Time to look at Zero. Time to see what's up with Zero. I want our fans to sleep well tonight, so that's the main reason why I'm doing this video right here. There she is. There's Zero in all her glory. Uh-oh. If this wasn't bad enough, I get a text from an unknown number. Okay, we've seen this before as well, but instead of asking her if she needs a hug, do I just tell her to go back to her pod? That would make sense. We definitely are getting a conversation if I pick that. Don't text back and remain in the security room. I'll still pick the first option, okay? I'll still pick that one. But when the other options are going to come along, I'll select something different. I'm just trying to get a conversation with her. So go meet her in the hallway. Did not work. That's what I did the first time around, and we didn't get to talk to her, so I picked the third one. Remain where you are and ignore her. I feel that's no good either, so how about inviting her into the security room? Is she gonna kill us like Frenni did? Let's find out. Let's find out. As long as you aren't seen by the cameras and you're gonna fuck me over, literally or metaphorically, sure, come on in. The space between blinks, the animatronic vanishes. Then I hear a thud, and another, and another. It's coming from the vents. Vents that should in no way be able to fit or hold up an animatronic, but Zero, she's got some sort of magic powers, okay? She can do it. Yet as I turn to look at the vent at the back of the security room, I see her approaching. She fills the space, crawling forward with jerks and jolts in a supremely unsettling manner. The vent cover pops off of its own accord, then, like something out of The Ring, she pulls herself out of the vent to loom over me. And there she is. Look at how happy she is. Man, how many fans of Zero do we have here? Let me know in the comments section. How many of you guys are a fan of Zero? She's pretty spooky, but she's kind of cute at the same time, right? Like, it's a blend of both. She's big, bigger than the other girls. She towers over me. Maybe I messed up. When she speaks, her husky voice rises and falls seemingly at random. Hi. Hi. Can I have that hug? Sure. I stand up slowly and open my arms. I feel silly, given how my head barely comes up to her stomach. Can I even give a girl that big a hug? Nope. Turns out she's the one that picks up and hugs me. I can, like, visualize that in my head. That's incredible. Her body is cold as she squeezes me tight. Not hard enough to cut off my hair, but definitely stronger than any hug I've ever received before. I start to worry that she might not let me go when she puts me back down in my chair. Thank you. That was nice. Nice to meet you as well. I like your comfy hugs, Golden Girl. May I know your name? Zero. Alright, I gotta know. You okay? No one's mentioned you before, and I don't know how you just got through those vents. She doesn't answer. She just stares, and stares, and stares. Then her eyes momentarily flash green, and she speaks. I was the first one Mr. Smith made. He thought he destroyed me, but I persist. So you're not the fifth one he's working on now? No. The lore expands. Are you tied to the server like the other girls? No. I am free, mostly. Oh, okay. So she doesn't have the same problem. She's mostly free. Maybe not completely free, but definitely more so than the other girls. Alright. Maybe she's just not free enough to leave the nightclub. So Zero, do the other girls know you? No. I can only appear on cameras and when invited in. So we did make the right decision here. Inviting her in is definitely the way to go. Can you help me protect the girls from Mr. Smith? I can't do much to help them right now. Zero tilts her head to the right at a very unnatural angle. Oh wait, hold up, that's Zero. Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith has extra security on the server room and his office. Even a power outage doesn't disable it. But I can get you into his office without him knowing. The server room is warded. Warded? Like against supernatural stuff? Yes. Man, this motherfucker really thought of everything, didn't he? God dang. I guess that also explains some of what Zero can do. Are you the one that's been messaging me warnings? No. That's one of the ones that came before you. He watches this place. Obsessed. Can't wait to meet that guy. Can't wait to meet that guy. It may or may not be me. We'll see. Alright, last question. Do you have a favorite type of music? Alright. Sure. Good question, I suppose. Her head snaps back to a normal position before she smiles just a little too wide. I like industrial. Noted. So, what happens now? Now you decide what to do with your camera loop time. Woo! Then, in the space of a blink, she's gone. That was, weird as hell. Hello, disembodied voice of Fexa. Do you want any help tonight? I barely used any of my energy today, so I've plenty to spare. Oh, she's actually gonna help us out. She's gonna help us out. Well, that's new. Yeah, hold this. I hold out a bag full of bio-waste. Blood. Fexa takes it without complaint. Thanks to her holding the bag open, I'm able to finish mopping the VIP booth up and disinfect all these surfaces in record time. Thanks, Fexa. My mouth falls open as I turn. Fexa's there, and she's wearing a maid outfit. Black lace, white frills, garter belt, the whole French maid package. Wow. Fortunate that we don't have a visual for that. You're gonna have to, once again, picture that in your mind. There isn't, like, a drawing of it in the game, I don't think. How do I look? And this is definitely new, by the way. Fexa fans, rejoice. You're getting a lot of Fexa content. I look her up and down before putting a hand to my chin and grinning. You're dressed like a maid, but you're a princess in my eyes. I thought you disliked wearing that outfit, though. Jesus Christ. Josh is such a simp for Fexa. It's incredible. Incredible. Whenever Fexa's around, this guy just goes crazy. Her tail swishes back and forth behind her as she stammers. I do, but this is a special occasion. Freddy said we should all do something to reward you for being nice to Chiku. Well, seeing Chiku again would be a good enough reward. But the maid outfit will do, I suppose. My smile falls, but only so I can be serious. I don't need a reward for that. Anyone with a heart would have done the same. Hey, amen to that. Amen to that. Anyone with a heart would be nice to Chiku. He said it. And that's the truth right there. That is the truth. Thank you, Josh. For one extremely brief moment, Fexa's eyes turned pink. Sure, you're right, but at least I'm dressed the part to help you tonight. Indeed. Let's go knock off another task off of Smith's list. And there you go. She's going to follow us to the other task as well. This is all new stuff. All new. I did not have this when I first played Night 3, so I missed on a lot of content here. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we got. I find Fexa behind the bar, staring off unfocused towards the main stage. Seems she's already finished restocking the bar and has been in a fugue state since. Luckily, all it takes to snap her back to the present is for me to wave a hand in front of her face. Is everything alright in there, Fexa? She blinks slowly, looking around as if lost. Yeah, I think. I don't have any memories of the past hour. Was I taken to the server room or Smith's office? I started to answer, but the words die in my throat as I realize what the implications might be with the cameras watching and recording me. At the last moment, I try and slip past the question. I don't know, but it looks like you finished restocking for me. Thank you. That means I've got free time for the rest of the evening. Free time to do anything? Yeah, suppose. She walks me back into a wall, putting a hand to the right of my head with force. Then in a whisper, she counts down. 3, 2, 1. And we have 2 minutes to ourselves. Oh God. This might have been a mistake. What do you mean? I mean, the camera's looped for the next 2 minutes. It's an old bug in the system, yeah. We did learn about that in previous videos I uploaded. Should I do anything with Fexa? I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna be safe. Let's be on the safe side of things. Let's try to bet her head. It's nothing too lewd. We're just gonna bet her head and see what happens. Emboldened, I reach out and stroke the top of Fexa's head. She shivers at my touch, melting against my hand, as her ears droop and her mouth hangs slightly open. She's, yeah, she likes it. Who's my good girl? You are. Yes, you are. Such a good girl. My brain is short-circuiting. Then it's definitely going to when I do this. I peck her on the cheek before resuming the petting. Fexa's eyes go solid pink as she pushes against my body. We only have 30 seconds left, but I want more. I need more. I'm gonna need it. Promise me that when you find a way around Smith's checks, you'll pet me for real. Of course, Fexa, I promise. You know Josh is gonna do it. Josh, like I said, he's such a simp. Of course he's gotta do it. I break off the pets as Fexa gets back into the same position that we started in. She counts down once more. So we didn't do anything that is gonna compromise the animatronic or position as a night guard. It's not gonna leave a mark. We just gave like a quick pet to Fexa. It should be fine. I feel like we're not gonna get in trouble for this decision. 3, 2, 1, boom, and we're back. I pour it on loudly and hopefully convincingly. As a good employee of Frenni Fazclaire's nightclub, I cannot dance with you. Please return to your pod so that I do not have to lose my job. Aw, meanie. She winks and pulls away. Fine, I'll go back to my pod. Just go away now, be gone, thought. And she does, leaving me at the bar with nothing else to do. I head back to the security room. With all of Smith's tests done, I have 2 hours to kill. I might as well research something on my phone while I wait for 6 AM to roll around. So this is something else that's new. I made some different decisions to get there, and now I have the opportunity to research these 4 different things. Either coding, the paranormal, missing persons, or security. So, pretty cool stuff all around. So as you can see, I looked up security systems, as well as coding. Might as well go with paranormal, right? To have a better understanding of Zero. Finding information about the paranormal and magic on the internet is easy as hell. The problem is figuring out what's genuine and what's bullshit. Ain't that the truth? I don't make a whole lot of headway due to the sheer deluge of stories and creepypastas out there. A lot of which is put online by Luigi Kid. Quick shout out to my boy, Luigi Kid Gaming. He's still going at it with creepypastas. Man, oh man. As 6 AM rolls around, I stand up, stretch, yawn, and go to change in the locker room now that my shift is over. So it started with the locker room, and it's gonna end with the locker room. How fitting. I feel like this video came full circle. In my locker, I find the broken camera and a small golden plushie that looks like Zero. I grab both, compressing the plushie so I can hide on my person, yada yada yada, and that completes night 3. I mostly just wanted to show you the different options you can take that leads you to have like a proper full-on conversation with Zero. Something which, I'm ashamed to say, I completely skipped it. So, thank you for all those who corrected me, all those who pointed this out. I feel like it was definitely worth the detour. And I hope you enjoyed this extra video of a Fortnight at Frenni Fazclaire's. I'm gonna wish you all a good day or good evening, whatever time it is on your side. Hopefully you enjoyed this extra video of a Fortnight at Frenni Fazclaire's. Now I'm just gonna be waiting for the next update, which should be adding not just like the 4th night, but also the 5th and the 6th night. I think it's gonna be adding 3 brand new nights to the game. As well as a scene. And I'm talking about a lewd scene. Yeah. Look forward to that. It's gonna be incredibly interesting. So yeah, be sure to join the Great Legion's Discord server to be notified of me playing the next update of this game whenever it comes up. Be sure to take a look at the Patreon page as well, of course, to see all of my videos uncensored and to see them before they're uploaded on YouTube. And yeah, be sure to follow NightFoxWorks on Twitter to be directly notified of the progress of this game. I'll have a link to it in the video description. And that is all I had to say. So I'm going to thank you once again for watching this entire video. And I'll be right back to a Fortnight at Frenni Fazclaire's whenever there's new content added to the game. So until then, you take care of yourselves. And with that, as always, take it away.